Okay, welcome everybody. Today, our talk show, we are going to cover a very interesting topic that is on spooky experience during our property work. Okay, so today I have with me Ryan Chin, who is my colleague. And why I invited him is because he has very special interest in this kind of topic. You can look at the t-shirt that he's wearing here, so you know why already. And sometimes I know that he has special hobby also. He like to go and explore dark places like cemetery. Okay, so yeah, so today we will ask him to share some of his experience, and I myself also have some personal experience which I will share to you all later on. Okay, so Ryan Chin, can I ask you how many years have you been in this industry?
I've been in this industry for about 10 years.
Oh, 10 years, that's quite a long journey.
Yeah, correct.
So did you encounter any kind of this experience yourself or from your client or whatsoever?
Okay, so far throughout this 10-year experience, right, frankly speaking, personally for myself, I have not experienced so far. Even when I go to those places to explore like cemetery, right, because there are thousands of graves over there, tombs over there. So far I've not seen any. So far, I mean, I think I'm still quite lucky in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so, okay, but for my clients, right, I do experience that my client told me that they experienced. Okay, so just to share one of the cases that one of this day I remember was last year. So one of my client called me and asked, hey, this house, who's able? Is it okay with this house? And I was like thinking, like, anything wrong with the house? Yeah, I mean, it's okay. So then she started to share with me that, okay, yesterday, I mean, this happened last year. So she was saying that usually her helper wakes up quite early because they have 4 children. So need to wake up early to like prepare all their stuff for the schooling. So she wake up at about 5 a.m. And what she mentioned to me was that a little bit eerie because they have a piano by themselves in the living room. So the helper's room is actually one of the behind one. So when she woke up at about 5 a.m. and she started to hear some piano playing sound. And she was thinking, hey, how come the children, I mean, because all the 4 girls are playing piano, I mean, they learn piano also. So she was thinking that, hey, first thing first, light is not on in the living room. And secondly, the children usually don't wake up earlier than her. So when she started to move towards the living room where the piano is being placed there, and when she got there, the piano sound started to stop.
So there was nobody there also?
Yeah, and there was nobody. So she also switched on the light and she was like, hey, there's nobody.
Could she be dreaming or hallucinating?
Don't think so because it was quite prominent from what I heard from my client. Because this house was rented by them for their transition to, because I helped assist them to buy a new property. So meanwhile, they have to rent a property in the midst of transition. And so
is this a one-off thing or is it like every time she hears
this? This is a one-off thing, but in this house, right, quite a number of things happened in the house.
Like what?
So I was thinking, so if it's not a one-off case, then maybe something not so normal for this particular unit. So when I did a rough check, right, so this condominium is quite an old condominium also. It's like 20 over years plus already. So that's why my client also say, hey, this house is like very old property. Don't know, she said, don't know what's the history last time.
History that you are aware of?
We are not aware. So initially she wanted me to contact the owner agent to check anything, but after we discussed, right, then we decided to put on hold and try not to like check. And because after we check, right, then she will say and all of them will not feel at ease if they really know the truth of anything. Should there be anything that happens, maybe somebody passed on earlier, so we don't know. So the other thing is that also the same particular house, right? So she was saying that because for that one of these days nobody was at home, so the helper was only alone in the house. So my client was saying that usually she bathe, right? She take about maybe 30 minutes at most, something like that, plus minus. So the helper was like going to the master bedroom, like want to do a cleaning of the master bedroom. So when she approached the master bedroom, bathroom, attached bathroom, so she heard very prominent showering sound also. So she was thinking, maybe sir is inside or mom is inside. I mean, her helper is a Filipino helper. So after a while, like 1-2 hours later, then she was thinking, cannot be ma. So she went back So after she went back, right, the same sound that she heard. So then after that, she from what I understand, she proceeded to go and do the rest of the house chores. And she only realized that nobody was inside the master attached bathroom. Was that my client told me that she texted her helper to ask her on certain things, and after that, then she realized that her mom was actually not at home.
Yo.
Yeah.
So who could it be?
Yeah. So we also don't know. So quite strange. Correct. So these are the.
So did this happen like during the 7th month or what?
She didn't mention to me, frankly speaking.
I mean, do you remember it was during the 7th month?
I don't think so. I don't think so because there's a few occasions. In fact, from what I understand, there's 2 more cases that happening in this house also. Maybe I can share with you all in the next session or whichever.
Okay. So anyway, talking about which way I asked you, is it 7th month? Is because I also have one encounter during the 7th month. So there's a saying that try not to view houses during the 7th month.
Yeah, correct.
So I'm not someone who is superstitious So
and
anyway,
also not to move house, right? I heard.
Yeah,
during
also
7th
not to move house, correct, because they say that it's not auspicious or what. So I also not a believer in this So because we also need to work we are
Correct.
Then
rest for 1 month.
I cannot be resting for 1 month, right? So during the 7th month, I did show some houses to my buyer. So I did have this experience before. It was quite a number of years back already. If I'm not wrong, it's around Hougang area. Okay, so this buyer that I'm serving, right? They actually shortlisted this unit at Hougang, and then I brought in to see the house. But the very funny thing is that, okay, they did not want to go into the house. When they are at the house entrance, right? Both my client is an elderly couple, husband and wife. So they just don't want to go in. So okay, but first thing first, the house is actually quite run down. It's very original condition. You definitely need to redo the whole house. It looks quite run down and not well maintained. And also there's
the turn off because of not
and
well
also
maintained.
there's quite a lot of things inside. And we also saw handy this what you call that wheelchair inside the house, and some sofa bed inside. So it seems to me that they are elderly staying inside or they are sick people staying inside. Okay. But nevertheless, I still proceed to go in to just go 1 round for formality because I already arranged with my co-broke agent. So it's not nice, You arrange already, then you don't want to go in.
Yeah, correct.
So, but I did ask my client, hey, come in just take a quick look then I But they insist, no. So I think it's very normal because some client that I served before, right? Whenever they see a very rundown house, they don't want to come in. Because
correct. I also encounter.
First thing first, maybe they are very particular about hygiene.
Yeah.
The second thing is that some of them, they feel, I don't even want to consider this house, so don't waste time. Okay, so I just proceeded going 1 round. It was uneventful, okay? After that, at night, I follow up with my client as usual, because after every viewing, we will do a follow-up.
Yeah, correct.
We then to check whether, hey, how do you find the house? And then first thing first, my client asked me this question over text. She just asked me, Vincent, just now inside the house, do you see this someone dressed in a red dress, with very long hair, and it's elderly? So I was like, how come elderly with long hair and red dress? It's quite unusual.
Quite unusual.
But anyway, I did not see. I mean, honest truth, because if it's red color, it's quite obvious.
Yeah, correct.
So I went into the house. I don't remember seeing any lady. So, so
the house is an empty house with a co-broke agent, or the
no, there was somebody inside the house. I think it's the children. So I don't know why there's a wheelchair. Maybe the parents were not at home. There was the children was inside. Okay, not the young children
adult children.
Adult children.
Yeah, those adults.
Yeah. So I believe maybe their parents are sick or what. But anyway, so they asked me, did I see? So I said I never. Well, at that point was like goosebumps over my body.
Goosebumps.
Like, wow. I mean, could the lady be beside me? Or because she was saying that it's inside the house. Like
so while you drive back home?
No, it was at home. It was at home. I do a follow-up. Yeah, so that was my closest experience.
Quite eerie.
Quite eerie. And I don't believe that they are trying to bluff me or to joke me. Because they seems like those elderly staunch Christian.
And elderly usually don't say this kind of
thing. But after that, they also never say anything. I say I never, and then they just keep quiet. So we all know.
So they also don't want to continue.
And it was during the 7th month.
Oh.
Yeah. And some more is daytime, not at night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, daytime and some more.
Correct.
Correct. So yeah, quite eerie. Okay.
Yeah, so that was one of the story lah. And then also I also have ever marketed a haunted house before.
Okay. Wow.
haunted
But
house
how do you know his?
this one is not I say one, my client told me.
Oh, your seller lah.
Yeah,
Seller tell you.
It was a HDB also.
Okay.
So this client of mine, reason why I know that it's haunted is because usually when you market a house, we ask them, hey, why you want to sell? So initially the client was quite reluctant to say lah.
Hesitant lah.
Yeah, but anyway they decided to just tell me the truth and say that there's some spirit inside the house lah.
Okay.
And then the father also passed away already. But then I asked, is it the father? They said no, it's a lady spirit.
Oh.
Yeah, so they were quite disturbed by it. So so actually in the end, right, I did not manage to sell the house. It's not because we did not find a buyer, but because their loan was not approved lah. They wanted to get third HDB loan because everybody only entitled to two. So we went to appeal and whatever.
Okay.
But in the appeal letter, I also cannot put because of this reason.
Yeah,
because
correct.
I don't think HDB can buy this reason.
Yeah.
So we just tried to come up with some legitimate reason, but still they couldn't get the loan, so they decided not to proceed. So in the end,
still
they did not market, but it was one of the house that's quite interesting that the owner told us this story. Yeah.
But did the owner continue to stay?
They have no choice.
Oh, okay.
Because they if they can't buy another house, they have to continue staying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Correct. Well, that was quite challenging. They have to put up with it.
Yeah,
I think not even he can. I mean, for myself, if I encounter,
honestly, I don't know whether that's a real reason. It could be fake reason, I don't know. But if it's real reason, then that's one of the so-called haunted house that I ever marketed.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't see a reason that they want to lie lah. Because, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Correct. Normally, they will not want to sell with a reason. Correct. I think this is maybe quite bothering them lah.
Then how about any other encounter that you have?
So just to share, right? So happened to the same particular house.
Oh, same house again.
Yes.
Okay.
So just to share, right? So for the same house, right? This Mrs. owner, because her husband travels overseas for work quite often. So once he's out, then outstation could be a few months. So it depends on the company schedule also. So there was this incident whereby in the same master bedroom, so she was saying that she was woken up by this sound in the bathroom also, with a very prominent and loud nail scratching sound. Till she woken up and was thinking, why is there nail scratching sound on the door? She say on the door, because it's a wooden door. Because some newer one is like they kind of like bifold door, plastic one kind of thing. So because it's a very old property and it's a bifold door, but it's a bifold wooden door, very old one. So after that, she didn't want to go in the bathroom, and after she woke up, right, then she started to go off. So that's why she was not so comfortable inside this house.
So after all this incident, she still continues staying there. Did she say that she want to terminate?
They continue to stay there because no choice. No choice because
did they ask for like I want to refund?
No, because that time was during the market when the market was very hot, so it's very difficult for them because for them too many packs in the house already. So for them to find an ideal one also not very easy.
So when you market the house, do you market do you went to the house alone yourself before?
No. Okay, this one I brought my tenant over. So was
you're not the landlord agent.
Yeah, correct. I'm not the landlord agent.
Then did you ask the landlord agent any story?
No, we didn't ask. Maybe they have already left the house already because she tried to avoid too many things already because she highlighted to me that the scratching sound right inside the master bed attached bathroom, she didn't want to mention it. Till today, she informed me that she didn't even inform her helper because the helper that time heard the bathing sound. So she after that followed by she heard the nail scratching sound, but she didn't want to bring up to so-called scare the helper also. And one more thing I think should be the last one really for this house is that there was this one of day at night whereby everybody is out of the house. I mean, they went for makan all this. So the helper was doing the housework. So because mom and sir and mom not around, so she was like doing a video call back to Philippines to her family members. So while doing a video call, so suddenly when she's making the bed at the corner, she's standing like at the corner. So the son was like, I mean, I don't know what they call their own language, like something like mommy, like who is that dark person behind you? So the helper was, I'm alone at home. So after that, she was like turning behind. Then she was like, there's nobody.
So it's the same house again?
Same house again.
Okay.
So I think this time round, same room. Because I remember was saying that it's in the master bedroom. So after that, she got quite scared and she ran out of the bedroom. But I asked, did she went outside the house? Then my client told me that didn't, only stay inside the living room. And when the rest of family member, the kids, the sir and mom came back, right, then she highlighted this situation to the mama. And
so quite surprisingly, despite all this, they still continue to stay there. And I don't think they make out this story, right? Because if they want to make out, they must have a reason. Maybe they want to
maybe she want to go back home to
yeah. But they never.
But so it's after a while that my client told me that actually her helpers, one of the son is about 5 to 6 years old. So after that, then we realized that, actually the helper's son has what we call the yin yang yin, the third eye in English. So why is it so? Because they were saying that he always say that, because in Philippines, I mean, I've not been to Philippines before, so I think they are kind of landed houses. So the boy always saw a lot of figures on top of the rooftop, and will tell the rest of family members. But for the rest of family members, they can't see. So that's why dark figure behind her. Then we think that it's quite, because since she already highlighted that her son has a so-called third eye. So we believe that maybe there's something inside.
I think I definitely don't have the third eye because I never see the red dress lady.
Yeah. Maybe your client also have, right?
So it's lucky that I don't have this
Yeah.
But anyway, So okay, so I think that's all for today's segment. Just do catch us for the next segment where we will share most of such ghostly experience.
Yeah. So maybe one more thing just to add on is that if any one of you guys also come across some spooky experience, some close encounter with like some entity or some strange things that you all encounter in a property, can be landed property, condominiums, HDB, or whichever, or even for those industrial and commercial, maybe you can actually PM us to share with us, so that maybe we can actually share more with some of our other audience also.
Okay, thank you for watching.
Okay,
see you.
bye.